friends, how's it going? Today I've got amiibo background because we are going to be opening and reviewing this awesome retro 3-pack of amiibo that is exclusive to GameStop. Now I actually pre-ordered this on the same day that the Asian Origins pre-release happened in Tampa, so I thought that was kind of interesting. But before we open this, I'm going to show you guys the box itself. So you can see the figures here except for Game & Watch because he fell over. I guess he just wasn't put into his little thing, his little stand well enough. But here's the side with the Rob, and then here's the back, which is what I want to show you the most. We've got Rob, Game & Watch, and Duck Hunt all hanging out together on the back here, and then we've got both the Wii U and the new 3DS advertised on the back here. And of course we've got amiibo, supercharge your gameplay, collect, customize, and complete. And then here is the other side. I don't have a lot of room to show you guys these things, so that's why it's a little awkward. But without further ado, I'm going to crack right into this box and I'll come back with the figures. As a point of interest, this is how the box works. You've got the normal amiibo box, but then you've got an extra little layer here for all of Game & Watch's extra pieces, so that's pretty interesting. Alright, so all of the figures are out of the box, so we're going to start off with Rob because he's the one I was most excited about out of this 3-pack, and he looks outstanding. It's kind of hard to get him to focus on here, so I might do some close-up shots or something, but just giving a little 360 look around of him. He is absolutely wonderfully detailed. I love how it looks. I don't have a real Rob to compare it to because I never got one, but my friend had one and I know exactly how it looks, so this is really, really, really cool. All the details are perfect, spot on. It has all the little warning labels. It's got a little power button on the back. It's just awesome. It's exactly how you'd think a Rob would look. So very, very nice figure on the Rob here. Then here's Duck Hunt. It's a very simple sort of character figure, but it's very awesome looking. He's got little paw pads, and he's got his little duck friend on the top there, and it's flying, so that's really cool. And because it's flying, of course, it has this clear plastic that holds it up, but honestly, it's not that annoying. A lot of the amiibo's little stand things kind of annoy me, but this one, it's effective. It really works, and it's clear, so that kind of helps. So this is just a very, very nice looking figure. I love it so much. It's very sturdy too. I was worried that maybe the stand for the duck wouldn't be as sturdy, or like his feet would pop off easily, but no, it's very, very nicely made. So I'm super happy about this one, and especially look, he has his little paw pads on the front paw there too, and nobody would really notice that, so that is awesome. What a highly detailed figure. This whole set is shaping out to be really, really awesome, so I'm super happy about this one too. And then finally we've got the one with the most parts. We have Mr. Game & Watch. Now I have a feeling that they made a lot of parts for this one because he is basically two-dimensional, and there's not a lot you can do to make it super detailed, so might as well just put in a bunch of parts to it. So this is how it works. You've got this is the standard Game & Watch, and then you can just take it out and you put it in by just kind of shimmying it in there. It doesn't really click or anything, it just kind of pushes in. So that's probably why mine was out, because it's not very hard to get out and it doesn't like snap into place or anything. So that could be one complaint about this one, is that if somebody's going to be throwing this thing around, it will definitely fall apart. There's no questioning it. So let's try this base. It's kind of hard to tell where it's supposed to go sometimes, so let's see. There we go. Okay, so this one kind of clicks in. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm probably going to display this one because this is it's just the funniest pose for Game & Watch, I think, for me. He's got a little bell. Like, what the heck? What is he going to do with a bell to beat all these other Smash players? But still, very, very cool. I love how this figure looks. Checking this one out is actually kind of harder than the first one, so maybe it'll get a little bit better. Let's examine this parachute one. I've always loved the Game & Watch games. I played them all the time when I was younger, so very, very cool to see this in a figure form. This one looks really neat too. I might have to do like a rotation or something because all of these are just really, really, really nice, and I'm sure a bunch of other people are doing rotations too, so very, very cool. Let's see how this one comes out. This one comes out easier than the Bell one, but it's still, I don't know, it's still sturdy. Just, I guess the first one was just kind of a little messed up, and of course this one is a little bit hard to put in. And it kind of snaps into place, I don't know. But here's this one, a 9. So because he has the 9, you know that he's definitely going to wreck some shop here, because that means that you're straight off the stage. So this is very, very cool. I love how this looks, and on both sides it still says 9, which that's good, because what if it was reflected, and then it wouldn't say anything really. So very, very neat. I love how this looks. So let's try to take this one off and see if it's as hard as it was to put it back in. Yeah, it's pretty hard to take out this one, so I guess it probably varies by your individual figure, which one are going to be easiest to put in and take out and stuff, but I mean, overall, this is a very, very fun figure too, because you can mix and match and have a good time with putting your figures into here. So I think this is a great figure to play with. So overall, I would rank these figures very, very highly. I love the detail on both Rob and Duck Hunt, and then Game & Watch you can't really do too much detail, so the extra pieces really make up for that though, and I think it's very, very fun to be able to interchange the bases. But because of that, I would not recommend giving your Game & Watch amiibo to your kid of a certain age. I mean, I don't know, depending on how disciplined they are, I suppose, but if you throw this Game & Watch figure, it will break and it will fall apart, and I feel like throwing it could do irreversible damage to the little parts that are supposed to put into the base too, so just be careful with that one. But Rob is definitely really sturdy, and Duck Hunt is really sturdy too, so these are okay for kids to play with even if they're not super familiar with the characters, because those games are long gone. So I mean, it'd be nice if they had a reboot for Rob's game, but I digress. So thanks for watching this little amiibo review, guys. I know I usually do Pokemon openings, but I had to review something. I just felt like reviewing things, and my amiibos were there and I wanted to open them, so I hope you enjoyed. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will catch you all on the flip side.